Hey road agents, welcome to another Deadside video. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the quality of life improvements that I feel the game needs. Quality of life improvements are meant to make your game experience more comfortable, better, whether it changes the navigation between menus, how easy it is to do some actions, communication between players, and much more. Now, because they are quality of life improvements doesn't mean they are easy to deliver. Such changes sometimes require the devs to touch on a lot of different things, modify UI, rethink the UX, or even develop new logic, interfaces or tools to support one idea. And it really depends on what the idea is. Today, I want to share my top 5 quality of life improvements that I think could make Deadside a lot better in the short term. Number 1. Double click to move items. As of right now, moving an item in and out of your inventory or selling something will require you to do a lot of drag and drop or right click and use an option from the menu. On top of that, you will probably do a couple more clicks to reorganize your inventory. That's 2 to 3, if not more, clicks to do really basic actions. And in a realistic PvP focused game like Deadside, there are moments when you don't want to waste that much time doing such basic actions. The best example is when you're back at your body and you want to collect your gear as quickly as possible so that you can help your teammates or get away. Or you want to get the rewards out of the mission crate as quickly as possible before you get third-partied by other players. Thus, I think doing a double click to transfer items to your inventory or gear slot would be much better than the current system. 2. Voice IP volume and toggle control. Not everyone wants to hear the voice IP. While it is certainly a great feature for random people to meet, do roleplay, potentially team up or give a heads up that you're friendly, or do some, casual trash talk, that's fine. But so far I've seen the feature being used many times to broadcast offensive content. And as a content creator and streamer, this isn't something I want to risk. Giving people the option to mute the voice IP will help moderate this and avoid broadcasting inappropriate content that could actually get your channel banned. 3. A queue system for crafting. Give us the option to queue items, or set how many items we want to craft in a row based on the resources we have in the inventory. This is especially true for base building, where you can spend a lot of time crafting materials and you need to start the process for every single item. When you want to build a proper base, this can become annoying, tiring really quickly. I realize this is the kind of quality of life improvements that will require a change in the UI, but also a new system, a new logic to actually queue the items, the requests, and so on. So I do realize this one is not an easy one to implement in Deadside because none of that is actually there already in the game to support the idea, and pretty much everything will need to be developed from the ground to add this quality of life improvement. 4. Constant axe swinging. Very similar to the previous idea, let us hold the left mouse button to swing the axe and collect wood logs. I understand that there is a risk of the axe becoming too OP. If you could spam the attack, swing the axe non-stop with minimum effort, especially in a 1v1 situation against another player, especially since the axe deals a lot of damage. And you know what, for that reason, I wouldn't mind the axe to deal 0 damage against other players, as long as it allows us to have this non-stop axe swinging to actually gather resources, because otherwise we're gonna break a lot of mice. Last but not least, number 5, an ADS toggle system. I think an ADS toggle system will come a long way in Deadside, especially for the tactical playstyle and gunplay you're expecting from a game like this one. I don't think it will actually provide any unfair advantage to players using an ADS toggle versus those using the current one. It might help very slightly in some situations, when you need to activate some weapon attachments or night vision, lean on one side and aim at the same time, but I don't think there will be a massive difference between the current system and an ADS toggle system. The funny thing is that we used to have that ADS toggle system in the early stages of the closed alpha game, and it worked pretty well. Maybe the devs decided it required more work, maybe some optimization work. I don't really know the reason, and to this day I still don't understand why this was removed. Maybe they just didn't like the system. That's fair enough. Anyway, agents, those are my top 5 quality of life improvements that I would love to see the Deadside developers work on in the near future. Again, those sound like really simple ideas, but remember that nothing is ever simple in game dev. I do hope that they will see value in those ideas and even take some of them in considerations for future updates. If you like those ideas, feel free to leave a like, share the video around and subscribe to support the Road to Nation channel. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.